A few weeks ago, I posted my thoughts about the Logitech G913 wireless headset. You can check out the video in the link below or on this card right here. Today, we're talking about the latest premium gaming wireless keyboard, the Logitech G913 TKL. Before I forget, this video is sponsored by Logitech. They reached out to us to talk about the latest products, and this video is one of the videos in the series. Now, what we have right here is the Logitech G913 TKL wireless keyboard with GL linear keys. TKL means 10 keyless. For the uninitiated, there are many keyboard sizes available in the market right now. We've got full size, 1800 compact, TKL, the one we have right here, 75%, 60%, 40%, 10 key, and a few other weirdly sized ones. You can buy pre-built mechanical keyboards or you can DIY if you want, which can sometimes be pricey depending on what parts you're going to put on your Endgame keyboard. But there's no such thing as Endgame, right? Anyway, I've fully switched to TKL last September and I've been enjoying it so far. Since the start of the pandemic, I started to experiment and buy mechanical keyboards that will allow me to actually feel and experience which one's the right fit for me. Several purchases later, and I hope my wife is not watching this again, I have committed to linear keys, particularly Gateron Milky Yellow and Kailh Red. Both mechanical and wireless keyboard racked quite a number of searches since the start of the pandemic, and this just shows the overwhelming demand for these items. Suddenly, Filipinos are interested to embrace the wireless and cleaner desk or workstation setup. When Logitech contacted me to feature this G913 TKL wireless keyboard, my eyes obviously lit up and thought that it would actually be nice to experience low-profile MKBs or mechanical keyboards and Logitech's Lightspeed technology on a wireless keyboard. I thought it was interesting, so I willingly took the offer. Now, let's talk about the specs of this keyboard. This keyboard measures 368mm in length, 150mm in width, and 22mm in height. Since it's categorized as low profile, you'll find it vertically short compared to other keyboards. You won't definitely need a wristpad, obviously, and you may find the typing experience quite different on this one. I'll talk more about the experience later. The keyboard is made mostly of aluminum, particularly its case, and the base is made entirely of hard plastic. This is an interesting build, and the fact that it has 5052 alloy case, you will notice that the keyboard does not have much flex. Now, this says a lot about its build, and we can already assume that this will last longer than most of my current collection of mechanical keyboards. The keyboard also has adjustable feet, which you can adjust very easily, and it also has 4 rubber pads for additional stability and to minimize rattle. Now, apart from the TKL layout, the G913 TKL has 9 additional buttons above the function keys and a non-actuating volume wheel. The first 4 buttons are dedicated for Lightspeed, Bluetooth, game mode, and lighting control. The other 4 buttons, on the other hand, are solely for media control: previous track, play or pause, next track, and mute. The volume wheel, on the other hand, works as defined, but unlike other keyboards with volume wheels, the one on the G913 TKL cannot be pressed down for additional functions. However, all these extra buttons are extremely useful, especially when you need to quickly change your music and just simply mute your audio out. Oh, and take note, these keys also light up, so if you fancy RGBs, then you'll be glad to have this as part of your glittering arsenal. You can control the lighting via Logitech G Hub and also set macro and presets via the software. Now, let's talk about the switches and the keycaps. The G913 TKL uses GL Red linear low-profile switches. GL linear has a very smooth feedback and has an average force of 50 GF. This makes it perfect for gamers who are into MMO and action genres due to the switch's core competency on smoother operation. Bloggers or those who use the keyboard for typing will also find this very enjoyable to use. Now, if you think that this keyboard is only available with linear switches, you'll be happy to know that this also comes in tactile and clicky flavors. Now, I believe that a mechanical keyboard feature won't be complete without a proper keyboard typing sound test. In the next video, you will hear the following switches in various keyboards: GL Linear Red on the G913 TKL, filmed and lubed Gateron KS3 Yellow on a TKL DIY kit, Kailh White on a Lamang Pro, and Gateron Brown on a Keychron K8. Now let's talk about Lightspeed. You've seen how awesome this technology is on our Logitech G913 video. I don't think I need to stress further, but this is just as good as advertised. There's almost zero latency, and the performance difference between a wired and Lightspeed are not actually very discernible. If you're looking for a wireless keyboard that mimics the performance of wired keyboards, you can never go wrong with Logitech's Lightspeed. Now, if you don't just want to use Lightspeed, you can also connect the keyboard to any devices with Bluetooth. Now, by any device, I mean your laptop, iPad, and also your smartphone. You can easily switch between Lightspeed and Bluetooth if you want by pressing their dedicated physical shortcut keys. The G913 TKL also has an insane battery life. You can get about 40 hours with the RGB lights fully lit up and more than 130 days with the RGB lights turned off. Charging is not an issue either, since you can bring its battery juice up from 0 to 100% in just 3 hours. As I embrace the full wireless setup, it's great to have these peripherals with Lightspeed. These devices enable me to have optimized workflow and enjoyable gaming experience. Having these Logitech devices like the G913 TKL also help me keep a clean and minimalistic workstation. The Logitech G913 TKL is now available for 12,990 pesos via their Lazada and Shopee flagship stores. Links are in the description down below. This is also available in Logitech's partner stores nationwide. If you're planning to buy from physical stores, just be sure to wear a mask and face shield, and also observe social distancing. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. You can also hit that notification bell to automatically know if we've got new uploaded videos. Again, this has been Gian. Catch you in the next one. Bye!